Gather around, you lovers of the strange and unusual, because today, oh boy, today we've got a humdinger.
It all starts with this guy, Dave Ricketts. Year 2003, he's having a night out at the Crocus Tavern. Has a few too many. We're talking like, get this, 40 pints of lager.
40 pints?
40 pints. And Ricketts gets himself kicked out. Now, here's where it gets weird. Stumbling home, he swears he sees a strange light over Shire Hill.
Okay, after a few pints, I could see that happening.
Exactly. But hold on. Because he wakes up the next morning, dumped outside the Shire Hill Business and Technology Center, wrapped in cling film. That's where Mike Oxlong, our resident conspiracy theorist, makes his grand entrance.
That's an interesting name. What's his deal?
Local guy, bit of a character, considers himself an expert on all things extraterrestrial. He gets wind of Dave's little cling film incident, and boom! Suddenly, we're not talking about a drunken mishap anymore. We're talking about aliens.
Wait, they're blaming the cling film incident on aliens.
Oh, it gets wilder. Local rumor has it this business and technology center is hiding a, wait for it, a secret government facility. They're calling it Unit 51.
It's a hotbed of alien activity. He claims they're in cahoots with the local council and a Tory MP, Lord Nazzleburst.
Lord Nazzleburst. Honestly, you couldn't make these names up. They go full conspiracy theory. These two, they write a whole book. Shire Hills Unit 51, Alien Greys, Lord Nazzleburst, and the New World Order. Local authorities deny it all, obviously. Yeah, you can see where this is going. Trying to debunk this just fans the flames.
It becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. People see those denials, especially from officials, and think, they're hiding something. It's like a feedback loop of mistrust. We've seen it with the moon landing, Area 51, you name it.
And if all that wasn't enough, Ricketts and Oxlong, they take it up a notch. They form the, get this, the Saffron Walden Conspiracy Theory Society.
No way, a whole society. How many people are we talking here?
Tens of them. They are all in on exposing this Unit 51. Dedicated bunch, too. Meetings, calls, emails. Makes you wonder what makes people so invested in this stuff.
Right. You know, something about these theories always fascinates me.
What's that?
Well, it's like, why are people so ready to believe? Why latch on to these grand narratives, even when they seem, well, a tad far-fetched?
It's a question that's puzzled greater minds than ours, but I'd say it boils down to a few key things. Firstly, we humans crave certainty. We hate loose ends. A good conspiracy theory swoops in with a neat, albeit often bizarre, explanation, tying up all the loose ends in a way that reality often fails to do.
Makes sense.
Secondly, there's the allure of the forbidden knowledge, the sense that you're in on a secret the powers that be don't want you to know. It's empowering, in a way.
And then there's that whole distrust of authority thing.
Precisely. Especially in our information-saturated age where everyone's shouting their version of the truth, it's easy to become disillusioned with official narratives and more susceptible to alternative explanations, no matter how outlandish. It does make you wonder, though, where does harmless speculation end and, well, something a bit more concerning begin?
Right. It's a fine line to walk, for sure. But back to our main man, Dave. It's interesting that the excerpt we have doesn't offer a shred of concrete evidence to back up his claims. It's just Dave's word, filtered through the imaginative lens of Mike Oxlong.
Classic hallmark of a good conspiracy theory. It's the absence of evidence that fuels the fire. Because if there's no evidence, it can't be disproven, can it?
So where does that leave us? Are we any closer to uncovering the truth behind Shire Hills Unit 51? Honestly, who knows?
Maybe the more intriguing question is, does it matter? Because whether Dave Ricketts actually encountered aliens or just had a bit too much fun on a pub crawl, what's undeniable is that his story, as improbable as it may seem, has captured imaginations, sparked debate, and even brought people together in their shared curiosity for the unknown.
That's a really good point. We love a good mystery, don't we? Even if, or maybe especially if, there are no easy answers. It's like that itch you can't quite scratch. But if YU were tasked with getting to the bottom of the Shire Hill saga, where would you start? Hit the archives. Dust off your tinfoil hat. Let us know. And who knows, maybe, just maybe, the truth is out there somewhere between a pint of lager and a roll of cling film.